The women's division needs a boom. I don't know what's going on in that women's division, but bro, come on now. It's been too long that this women's division has been drowning. We got Tony Storm doing her thing, but tell me, how does this make any sense that Tony Storm's not the champ, but Hikaru Shida is? And I like Hikaru Shida. I like Hikaru Shida, but the problem is, why is she the champ when Tony Storm is the most over girl? Tony Storm was Soraya's first title defense, and she beat Tony Storm. Just for her to lose her next title defense to Hikaru Shida. And guess who's more over than the champions still? Timeless Tony Storm. She's the only interesting thing. Hell, they said next week she's getting another one of those weird movie things. I hope it ain't the same thing, because it was just kind of like, not only it was too long, but it was like, what the hell's even going on? Lucky enough, she's gorgeous, so I guess she could get away with that. But it was just kind of like, what is even going on? But anywho, she's the only interesting thing. But she's not the champ. It makes no sense. If Hikaru Shida's just here to win it again, then give it up real soon again, what was the point? Instead of just letting her just wait so she can actually have a decent run. And hell, I wouldn't even mind if she have a decent run now. Can you just give Hikaru Shida something to do instead of just have matches? That makes me go to Chris Statlander. She the only girl to beat Jade Cargill, and she's an afterthought already. Tell me if I'm lying. She's an afterthought already. Nobody cares about Chris Statlander. Why? Because you don't give her nothing to do. She has no personality, just like 99%. There's 1%. Britt Baker and Tony Storm, Saraya, Ruby Soho, Willow. These are only girls that have some level of personality, but even with them, you don't even show it. Ruby Soho can talk. Why are you not utilizing that? Saraya can talk. Why are you not utilizing that? They have sex appeal. They have character. What is going on? Tony Storm needs a dance partner. That's how this works. She can't do this by herself. Bad enough you don't give her the world title. Makes no sense. Britt Baker, please, for the love of God, turn her back heel. Please. Her versus Tony Storm right now would be great. I mean, if Tony Storm's world champ, it'll be even better. But you know what you need to do? You need to go ahead and start a group feud. So therefore, there's multiple people getting a rub here. Hikaru Shida needs to go ahead. She could probably get about 2 wins. We know she ain't gonna be champ long because it doesn't make sense. You booked yourself into a situation where no matter how much you like her, respect her, Hikaru Shida should not be champion right now. Because the booking doesn't make sense for her to be champion right now. But let's take advantage of this. Let her beat, let her defend it against Nyla Rose. Get that one, get a little win like that. Then I guess she can beat whoever, I don't know, Willow Nightingale, right? But then you get something started with Ruby Soho. You know, she beat Ruby Soho. I mean, I'm just really, it's not, I'm not even trying to go in direction. It's really just, the women's division needs identity. Sky Blue, bro, we all know why she's over, right? Well, I won't even say she's over, but you know why she got love. That nice, all that good shit. I ain't gonna say too much. But give her some identity. Maybe people will care more. People will be invested more instead of just what she looks like. Because that's really your whole women's division. Looks. What else is it? Because you don't give them time to talk, time to feud, time to tell stories, time to build characters. Tony Storm's the only one. Okay, you need someone else to jump right in. Bro, stop with this one at a time shit. You got 3,000 people on your roster. You need to be using groups. Why we don't have segments with all the girls standing in the back being frustrated? Why not make it to a story? Bro, that damn sign got out. The women's division deserves better. And then the bad part, y'all put it on there for like a whole 2 minutes. Y'all didn't even flick it right off like Daddy E would just flick that shit right off. Like, oh no, we ain't seeing that. No, y'all just held it on there for like a whole 2 or 3 minutes. It was like, what the fuck? So y'all must agree that the women's division deserves better. So, okay, why not make that into a story? Why not start having segments with the girls in the back and they're all complaining, man, we deserve better. We deserve more time. Why we don't have them lined up in Tony Khan's office? Why we don't have them in the back causing havoc trying to get attention? Wouldn't that be interesting? I think it would be. All those characters combining and all the different shit you could do with that. Then you could have Timeless talking about, oh, you all need to calm down and you need to all just follow me. I mean, it could be so much different shit that Kyra Sheeta, she could be the charge of it. Like, you know what? Yes, we all need more time or something. I don't know, man. Since y'all realistic, y'all AEW is more of a realistic like company where they do a lot of storylines based on realistic stuff. Okay, use that. You turn it into a goal. Turn that critique into gold. And if you made it a storyline, hell, at least the women's division will have something people would give a fuck about. Because Chris Statlander is not fair. She's the only girl to beat Jade Cargill, and nobody gives a shit. You don't let her cut promos. You don't let her. What is Chris Statlander? She came out as an alien before, right? Dotting your nose and all this other shit. It was something. The colorful, different look she had, it was something. It was something. Now she just blended in like everybody else. Dude, you got Julia Hart with this House of Black shit. Let me speaking of Julia Hart and the Sky Blue thing. Okay, I've been watching. This is for frequent watchers that wouldn't know what I'm talking about. They're trying to tell the story with Sky Blue. Her makeup's getting a little darker and darker. Okay, cool. But guess what? What is she doing different in the ring? What is different about her entrance? What is different about her character? What is different about her personality? Nothing. Oh, her eye makeup is a little darker. It's a little longer. Y'all not making her spit in nobody's face, slap nobody, pull hair. You're not making her more aggressive. She's still wrestled the same. She's not wearing anything different. She's not displaying any weird behavior in the back. Because you don't even show her in the back talking or nothing. Her and Willow Nightingale's friends, but we don't know that because everybody ran out for each other. Bro, give these people identity. It's not that hard. It's not that hard, bro. As you see, sometimes you just gotta face it. Some people's personalities just fucking suck. So everybody's not interesting to be on TV. Some personalities are just not fun to be on TV. Nonchalant, just don't talk and just don't say anything. No, that should not be on TV. That's why characters mean something. Sky Blue, if she's turning dark, then let her turn to dark blue. What the hell are we doing? She's still Sky Blue. Julia Hart ain't doing shit. She get a title match at Wrestle Dream for nothing. Like, you don't build nothing up. Nothing gets built up for these girls. None of these girls get the... Where the hell's Serena Deeb? Kiera Hogan's doing nothing. She just... All these girls, whatever your type is, these girls are just looks, and that's not good, bro. I remember the era of women's wrestling where that's all women was looks. That's all their matches was bathroom breaks. Oh, it's time to go eat. Oh, it's time to go take a lunch break. We'll be back in 2 minutes. I remember that era. until I seen TNA, and that really changed my whole mind about women's wrestling. Then WWE did it. Fast forward 8 years later, because it started in 2005 in TNA. 8 years later, 2013, 2012. Yeah, 2012, breaking in 2013. That's when the women's revolution happens in WWE. So I remember all this. That's exactly what the AEW women's division is. It's 2005 WWE, where women's wrestling, you only had maybe one. It was the minority of women that actually was good. Mickey James at that time, Trish at that time, I think Melina was at that time too. But it was a very few. That's what's happening now in the women's division of AEW. There's, I can't even say few though. Toni Storm is the only girl that mean anything. And you got two champions in this women division, and it means nothing. Give these women identity. Give these women stories. Give these women feuds. Give these women something to do.